welcome to Citizen Survival Plan. In today's video, I'm going to be taking a look at a suppressor today. I purchased a Huxwrx Ventum 556. This is the suppressor. It is the flow-through design suppressor that they have. A couple other companies make this flow-through design. When I was looking at suppressors initially, I've always kind of looked at them and then not wanted to mess with them because I don't want to mess with the gas system on my rifles. I want all of my rifles to run without the suppressor and with it. And whenever you run a traditional baffle system, a lot of times you have to mess with that gas system. You have to turn it up when the suppressor is off and down when the suppressor is on because of the baffle and the back pressure in the rifle system and from the suppressor. So I've always kind of stayed away from suppressors until I start looking at some of the flow-through technology that Huxwrx, and there's a couple other brands. I mainly looked at Hux though, and this is what I decided to go with.
Huxwrx actually does make two different type of these flow suppressors. They make the flow and the Ventom. I have the Ventom. I do not like the flow because it is all an enclosed unit and you cannot take it apart for cleaning, and the only way to actually clean them is to like soak them in this special suppressor juice to get all of the gunk out of them, and I just don't like that. Again, as a prepper, I don't like seeing unserviceable things like this.
Again, all of my videos and all my stuff is done as a prepper, so I'm not necessarily looking to make the most tuned gun with the lowest pressure and kind of the smoothest, like most amazing operation that there is. I just want everything to work. So that's why I kind of went with the flow through. Another reason is I've shot suppressors in the past and you get a lot of gas back, and that flow through design of these and other brands keeps the gas from coming back at you and in your face and just watering your eyes up and just kind of ruining your shooting experience for the day. It's also better for your health to not be breathing all that in. So it's a big plus. This flow through stuff really solves a lot of the problems that I had with suppressors when I was looking to get into some. I want to take this apart really quick and just show you. There's the flash cap on it. So there's like your flash suppression. It's the end cap on there. Hux does say that there's going to be some sparks in the beginning because of this titanium core that they put in it. And you're going to get some sparks and stuff to come out. But after that, it should subside and be okay for running night vision under and other things. So we're going to take some shots with this today. I just wanted to show you that this is really cool. This is actually a 3D printed titanium piece of baffle system for your suppressor. So pretty neat. It just goes in there. It's got the bullets go this way sign on it, so you can't put it in backwards. Well, you can put it in backwards, but if you are smart enough to follow the sign on there, you won't. So pretty cool. There's the back. I'm just running a direct thread today. I'm looking into a hub system, but I also don't want to add a lot of weight to the rifles. And the hub systems are, a lot of them are out of stock right now as of early November 2024. So we'll see about getting one of those. You guys can leave me your recommendations for a good hub system in the comments. I would love that. I'm looking to get something. I was looking at the Huxwrx stuff. Again, it's just out of stock right now, so I don't know. We'll see. Right now, I'm just going to do direct thread, and then we'll figure that out in the future. But let's take some shots with this today and just see what it does. Can I fire it without ears on? I've never actually owned my own suppressor, and I've shot other people's, so I kind of have forgot how quiet or loud they really are. So we're going to find that out today, and I'm going to film it for you guys. All right, we're going to take the first shots out of this thing. It's screwed on. Everything seems to be tight. This is the Huxwrx Ventum 556. This is just my test rifle I use all the time for all kinds of stuff. It is a hodgepodge of a bunch of different brands and parts, but it works good, so always good to test with this. Here we go. I got hearing protection on for the first shots because I'm not sure how loud or not loud it's going to be. So we're just going to try it like that and see what happens. wow. Okay. It's still a little loud, but it's not bad at all. I could definitely shoot this without ears. I probably would wear them, but let's take another couple shots here. Man, that really suppresses it down, because I fired an AR one time accidentally with no hearing protection, and man, did it hurt. It was painful. This is about the same as like shooting a 22 unsuppressed from what it sounds like to me. I'm going to take a couple other shots. We're just going to run through this mag. I got steel targets about 80 and 100 yards. The big one doesn't make much noise. I got to loosen it up a little bit today. So gun run's fine. This thing's a little over-gassed normally, so we didn't have any issues with it running. It looked like it was ejecting okay to me. I got another AR-15 here. We're gonna slap the suppressor on that too. Smoking a little bit. Got a little finish. I don't know if you guys can see it on the camera. Maybe some oil or something coming off of it. I have a wrench with me because I don't know how this thing's gonna bond itself to the barrel, you know, as it gets hot or not. So we're gonna find that out today too. All right, I loosened up the big steel gong down there. See if I can get it to ring a little better. So in the first thing, you probably couldn't hear it, but I was hitting the target. It just doesn't make any noise. So hopefully this will fix it. Let's take some shots at that big gong at 100 yards. I don't know how that's gonna come out on camera, but I'm hitting it. It's like a huge, I'll walk you up there. It's a huge steel square. See, the little one makes more noise. Oh, I'm missing it. There we go. Yeah. Nice. This thing is definitely, I could fire it without hearing protection. It's not amazingly pleasant, but absolutely doable. One thing I was worried about with the direct thread is it walking off, and I've been ripping rounds out of this thing, and I have not had any loosening up or anything on any of the components, so that's good. I was a little bit worried about that. It's kind of why I wanted a hub system, but it may not be necessary. I'm not sure.
Another note I want to make is how much recoil mitigation this really has. It cuts your recoil down at least 30 to 40% in my opinion.
These mags are not coming out completely filthy from back pressure. So the Huxwrx flow-through design is doing what it is intended to do. I've shot some other suppressors and you'll pull the mag out and they'll just be black with soot from all the back pressure. So far I'm really happy with this suppressor. It's definitely what it says that it is. All right, let's take some shots with another rifle. This one isn't gassed as high. Both of these are 16-inch rifles. This one's set up for night vision. That's another reason why I wanted to get into getting a suppressor. It's got the Hollow Sun laser aimer on there. So we're going to try this setup out. We'll see how this one goes. Should work just fine if the other one did. All right, let's take some shots with this. We'll see how this works out. Should work just fine. Shouldn't be anything like the other one. All right, let's go. Suppressor's on there good. Let's hit that pumpkin one more time. little tiny target, bigger steel target, and then we'll hit the gong. Oh, miss. And miss on the last one. I'm super happy with this. All right, just for the heck of it, we are going to do just a side-by-side comparison. No suppressor, and then I'll grab the one with the suppressor on it. These rifles are very much the same. They're both 16-inch DI guns. Last shot. Clear. When I'm wearing hearing protection, the steel is louder than this thing going off, and at least here with the hearing protection on. So it's kind of weird. All right, we're gonna wrap this review up. A little bit more pumpkin killing on the way out, and there we go. I'm also gonna walk you guys down here to see the targets. So here's the targets we're hitting. I shoot at this bigger one probably more. Whenever I'm using a scope, I'll hit this one, but I did ding this one a couple times today. So moving on back, this is the one I'm not that happy with. This was like $400 from shootsteel.com. It is an enormous gong, and when you hit it, it really doesn't make a lot of noise. I'll show you how big it is. Here's my rifle. Now let me do this. I gotta be careful. That rifle is hot. You can see how big that target is too. It is enormous. It's like a big steel gong plate thing. It doesn't make a lot of noise when you shoot it.
So in summary, the Huxwrx Ventum 556, this suppressor lives up to what it says that it is. It keeps the gas out of your face, it does not overgas your rifle, and it is certainly quiet enough to fire without hearing protection if needed.